A lot has been happening here in the UK, and I am sure you would like to know what is the next. In today's video, I'm talking about the latest update on this 10 years indefinite leave to remain, people wanting to study in the UK, people on health and care worker visa, people already in the UK, their fate currently. Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. On this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around here, and I share information. So if this content sounds like what you'll be interested in, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. Honestly, I really do appreciate. So guys, in today's video, I'll be talking about the latest updates. See, as last month, I think, the UK government published a white paper talking about the 10 years indefinite leave to remain in the UK. And so many persons are worried. People like us that are in the UK, what will happen to us? Are we also included in the 10 years route? Or is it for people planning to enter the country, stuff like that? And people on the skilled worker visa also worried. The UK government also made an announcement that if you're planning to come to the UK with your family, they should be able to speak English. Meaning, if you're coming with your wife or your husband, they will also write that English test to prove that, they can read and understand English. So many persons are worried. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys the latest update on all of this. Or for those of you coming on the work visa, study visa, people already in the UK. So I'll be discussing all of that in today's video. But before then, today's video is being sponsored. Guys, I'll be doing a quick unboxing of this yesoul fitness bike and share with you all my honest review on this product. Are you looking for a fitness bike? yesoul has got you covered. This product is amazing, and what I love about this product is that it was so easy for me to assemble. And guess what? With the yesoul bike, you could monitor how many miles you've run. You can also see how many calories you have burned. yesoul has an app. You could download the app using your Google Play Store or Apple Store. Before I forget, do not forget to use my referral code ELLAS101 for $100 discount. The link will be on the description below for easy access. So grab it now. The yesoul bike has so many features, and one thing I love about this bike is the fact that I can connect it with my phone, watch YouTube videos, watch other bike exercise for my body so I don't have to go to the gym. This is definitely a must-have. Honestly speaking, I am enjoying this bike. So at this point, I'm on the app connecting to the Platinum casting, where you will see an instructor teaching you the benefit of this bike and how to use this bike. And it's so nice that you can watch the instructor on the screen. You can see what I am doing. And guess what? When you download this app, you can watch it using the free version, or better still, you subscribe for more benefits. If you want to play music, you could also play music. So here are some other features the bike has. So if you want the pedal to be like light or loose a bit, all you need to do is to loosen it from the red button there. You could see what I was doing. I was just loosening it to make it light. And again, if you're tall or you're short, depending on your height, you can adjust it. That was what I was doing at this point. You could raise it up a bit depending on what you want or your height you get. So that was what I was just doing at this point. And for the seat, you can also adjust it. You can make it go backward or forward. You can adjust it to what you want. And for the height, you can also adjust it. You can either make it go up or lower it down. All you need to do is to loosen it a bit and then adjust it to what you want and then tighten it. That is just it. So go get your yesoul bike. So for the pedal, you can also adjust it. One thing I love about this bike is the fact that you can adjust anything. There's so many things you can adjust in this bike to make it fit your need or how you want it. I'll put the link on the description for easy access. So guys, that is it for you. So if you're interested in that bike, I'll leave the link on the description. So fast forward to today's video. It says on this article, changes to the UK visa and settlement rules after 2025 immigration white paper. This was published 3rd June 2025. It says, on the 12th of May, the government published a white paper policy document called Restoring Control Over Immigration System. The document proposed some changes to make it is harder to move to and settle in the UK with a view of reducing immigration. So there's a lot on this article. For me, I'll just be talking about the major things, people asking what is happening, that kind of a thing. So the first here, it says, what changes does the May 2025 immigration white paper propose? The document covers both highly level principle and specific policy changes among its many proposals. 8 are detailed enough to be qualified. So now let's talk about this 8. It says number 1 proposal, shortening the list of jobs for which employer can sponsor a worker from overseas for a skilled worker visa, jobs assessed by being medium skill RQF level 3. So what is RQF? RQF means regulated qualification framework. I could remember in the past I made a video about this RQF and NVQ. So many persons were confused. Is it the same thing? NVQ means National Vocational Qualification. So in the past, so many persons are asking me, is RQF and NVQ the same? To be honest, they're not exactly the same, because from what I've read, they said RQF replaced NVQ in 2015. So that's why I used to say they are almost the same, but it's just that it replaced. So anyways, fast forward to what I was saying. They said that the RQF level 3 cannot be filled from overseas unless the Immigration Advisory Committee recommend an exemption and the industry is demonstrating effort to recruit domestically, meaning they must have tried to recruit within and they did not get. There has to be a proof. And the next is said ending the existing exemption for social care workers. They are ending the care worker visa route from recruiting from overseas. And the third one says exploring a lever on English university income and international student fees. And the fourth on the list, it says making it harder for universities to keep their license to sponsor student visas by introducing tougher compliancy rules. Fifth, it says reducing the standard length for the graduate visa for international students to work in the UK from 2 years to 18 months. Now let me tell you guys a major update about coming to the UK to study. I came to the UK in 2018. My husband did a master's. My husband studied here. We came on the student route. My husband did not write anything like what's it called, English test, ELTS. He did not write. I mean, obviously me, I did not, because I was the dependent. But currently I have someone that is coming to the UK to study. The person had all the money. In fact, this is my colleague at work. The brother had all the money, and then he went for interview. She said that the interview is so tough and very, very, like, they're asking you, do you have family members? Why do you want to come? After study, what's your plan? What is your goal? She said the brother was saying that he was just like, why are they asking me all these questions? But he said he was responding, answering their question. As someone that wants to leave Nigeria, I mean, you need to have something to say. And he said he was just talking honestly. At the end of the day, they declined him the visa. Why? Because they said that they are not sure he has planned after studying that he was going to leave the UK. That is how they decline. They reject this guy's study visa. It's not that easy anymore. This person had enough money in his bank account, the school fees, living expenses, because the sister is here in the UK, had sent all of that money to his account for him to do all of this. But they ended up saying they are not sure he has planned after study to go back to his home country. That is how they rejected his study visa. So even the study route that everybody is saying, last I will use study visa. The study visa is not easy anymore, my sister. So fast forward to this. So I said stricter English rules, higher standard for those already taking language tests, and requiring the partner of the people moving to the UK on work visa to have basic English to qualify for the dependent visa. If you want to come with your dependent, this one no be say, they say your partner, your dependent needs to understand English. I feel like, now don't get me wrong, personally I feel like people in Nigeria, at least they try. So for me, I feel like this one is kind of for people from Asia, because I've seen a lot of people from Asia that I see them speaking language that they don't understand English, all those type of things. So this one will be tough for them, to be honest, because I'm in Nigeria. For those of you that don't know, Nigerians, we speak English back home a lot. Maybe where people will have challenges, if they are writing that IELTS, they might have like some kind of challenge. So even you bringing your partner is tough, because if they did not pass the IELTS, it will be a problem. And the next, they say increasing the standard qualification for period for permanent residency, also known as indefinite leave to remain and settle, from 5 years to 10 years, with some people qualifying sooner based on their criteria yet to be decided. So many persons are asking this question: which one they say this set of people will now qualify sooner than the other set of people? Well, that is their country, so they are making rule. What can we say? Nothing. So they say some persons will qualify, but from the rumor I've been hearing, they say like people like doctors, nurses, they'll qualify sooner. But mind you, they said it's not yet decided. The people. And the last, it says making it easier for people to come to the UK on a certain visa aimed to highly skilled migrants, such as the global talent visa and the high potential route. So if people are coming on this visa, they'll make it easier for them. So now let's talk about most questions people ask. They say, when will the changes be coming? It says on this article, there is no fixed date of any of this white paper proposals to come into force, An accompanying press release said they will come in over the course of Parliament, so between now and 2029, but will be introduced in the coming weeks. So people are still waiting because they've not, specified. And the next question people ask, will the migrants have to wait 10 years for indefinite leave to remain? They said the standard qualified period for permanent resident will be increased under the government proposal. The default will be settled after 10 years rather than 5 years at the present, but some people will be able to qualify earlier. Under the end settlement proposal, there will be a shorter pathway than 10 years for people who have made point basis contribution to the UK economy and society. Obviously it's point based, so that's what they are saying. And the next question people ask is that which visa category will be affected by the longer qualification period. It says here there are explicit exemptions for partner of British citizens and who will continue qualify for settlement after 5 years, and for victims of domestic abuse. This one a joke. So victim of domestic abuse, there it will not take that long, and people who are married to British citizens. And anyway, there's still a lot on the what's it called on this, but let's talk about the next. They say, will the people already in the UK have to wait longer for indefinite leave to remain? It says here the government has not confirmed whether people already in the UK routes affected will have to wait longer for settlement, as opposed to the change only applying to those arriving after the implementation date. The Home Secretary Red Cooper was asked about this during the statement about the white paper on May 12. She replied, "We'll set out further details of the end settlement citizen reform later this year and we will consult on them. There will be plenty of opportunities for people to comment on the considered detail, but it is important we extend this sense of contribution and the point-based system to those reform as well. We want the settlement rules to be amended as swiftly as possible and to apply widely, but we will consult on this detail and it is right time we do so." Honestly, for people already in the UK, there's no exact answer. They're just, whining people already in the UK. But I'll say this. It sounds as if they'll still do based on points based, like based on what people has contributed. But regardless, if you're already in the UK and you feel you want to live in the UK, honestly, I know people are shouting 10 years too long, 10 years too long. Before you know it, you come and pass and go. As long as you're doing the job you love to do or you're living comfortable. Waiting day there. You live for the 10 years now. As long as they don't pursue you, as long as you're not being chased, as long as you're doing the right thing at the right time. Before you know, the 10 years will come and go. So you just take the country or you take the UK as your home. Just go to work, enjoy yourself, visit family. You can still do all of that. The fact that they say 10 years does not mean you cannot travel to your home country or you cannot travel around the world if you want to. Do the job you enjoy doing. Just do your thing. Do you understand? So I feel like people already in the UK should not really panic. Whether they say you're whether people in the UK or you're not in the UK, it doesn't matter. Just live your life. Forget about how many years. Before you know, the 10 years will come and go. Some person will still be shouting. The time just they go, my dear. Anyway, I just feel the need to share this with you guys. If you find this video interesting and informative to watch, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to leave me a comment on any type of video you like me to make, and I'll try my best to make research on this video.